a bit of a rager. Let that calm down for a minute. Fire making skills. Oh yeah, that looked good. Look at that. A little cold last night. 30, around 32. It's actually snowing right now. You can see this little white coming down there. So got a little cold in there. I definitely wasn't expecting to see snow out here though. Very light. Just sitting here in the hammock, watching the snow fall on the tarp. It's nice. It's quiet. This hammock is comfortable. I got up. Thought I was gonna get up. Now it's 9:30. I crawled back in here. It's cozy. Got snow falling on the tarp out here. It's super quiet. I can hear the river in the background. It's like something off a, I don't know, storybook. What phrase I'm looking for. Gotta hike a couple miles back to the car. But I'm comfortable. Guess I'm gonna get up for good. Maybe. Definitely my new favorite setup. And what's great about it is hammocks are great for summertime. It gets hotter out, so this would be perfect. It's the E&O. It's REI. I got it from REI E&O Skylight hammock, I think it's called. Something like that. Skylight. It's $170. I used my yearly 20% off I get from REI to knock it down a little bit. Just maybe one thing I'll probably do now is pick up a better underquilt, but honestly, with it being April already, other than this weird cold snow event I'm in right now, it should continue to warm up, and the 40-degree quilt will be fine for the rest of the season. And as I go into fall next year, maybe I'll look at getting a 0-degree underquilt or something. So I don't know if an underquilt's going to even work right with the bridge hammocks because it doesn't wrap around it as well. I mean, this one looks like it's made to fit. It even has little snaps and everything, but and yeah, I mean, I guess it would work if I wasn't. It's a 40-degree underquilt and it's, snowing outside, so that tells you. Probably a little underrated on the underquilt there. But I tried this at home with a sleeping pad in it. I didn't like the way it feels. Because the one thing I do that is a little annoying about this hammock is the netting for it, the bug netting. Damage right there. It sits down really low on you, and it's not easy to... I've come up with some little ways to guy it up to the ridge line, or run a ridge line above it where my tarp is, and I can kind of tie it off and pull this netting off of me a little bit. But you can't pull it off too much because then it makes the zipper not zip up correctly. And you can't really run a ridgeline in here like with most of these jungle type hammocks that have the netting built in. You don't have a ridgeline inside of that netting. So if you like to hang stuff up at night on your ridgeline, like a phone, I have a little phone hanger to watch stuff, or lights. It has some little loops in here you can hang stuff from, but some of those ridgeline accessories won't really work with this type of hammock. So there might be some solutions. There's probably something I can figure out for that. But I'm like Mr. E&O guy out here. I didn't realize I have an E&O housefly tarp. of the E&O 40-degree underquilt. This is an E&O hammock. All of a sudden I become an E&O fanboy. They say E&O? N-O? E-N-O? I don't know. That's how I say it. Other than that, I got my Teton 20-degree leaf sleeping bag, which is... I've had this thing for a couple years now. It's a great sleeping bag. So if you want an inexpensive sleeping bag that works well, I think the thing's like $80 to a 20-degree bag. Super comfortable bag. It's synthetic, so it doesn't pack down super compact. And the zipper gives me an issue sometimes, but for $80, it's super warm, it's very comfortable. Get you out in the wilderness. All right, I gotta stop procrastinating and get going here. Just the hardest part of camping, I'm telling you, is in the morning, getting up when you're nice and cozy.
It's starting to come down now. Got a blizzard. Got a spring blizzard. You talk about beautiful. I was taking my time. It's almost 11 o'clock now. I've just been lollygagging, getting out of here. Some people down here fishing. Check it out. You know, it just dawned on me. This is the first backpacking trip I've taken in the snow this season, and it's in April. I went skiing and stuff, but it's the first backpacking trip I've taken when we've gotten any snow. Alright, so I got a beach, I got a river, and I got snow. All in one. Can't get much prettier than this, man. It's starting to really come down now. It had been just kind of little tiny flurries. It was like sleet earlier. But now we got the real deal. Without any of it will stick. It's pretty cool that last weekend we were out on Lake Hartwell in a pontoon boat. Kids were swimming in the water. It's a little cold, but I still have a sunburn. This weekend, I'm out here in the snow. I mean, come on, man. Don't get better than that. Alright, getting ready to wrap this one up. Let's go back to the car. So that's a little road walk. You can see the snow still coming down around me. This is a cool one. Literally and figuratively. But it's a good trip. It's a really good trip. You know, when you think you can't make it out, or when you make time for these things, just find some little cool spots that aren't too hard to get to. That was only about 2.5 mile hike. I just left after work yesterday. I drove up here because it doesn't get dark till like 8 o'clock. And then able to get up here, drive in. So I have a few hours to ride around and camp, did a little fishing, no catching. Enjoy some fire and wake up this morning, slept in, hike back to the car, and I'll be back home, you know. I've been taking my time. I'll be home by about 2 o'clock. So I got pretty much the whole weekend this morning. So we always find ways to make time for things we want to do. It's human nature. Find excuses for the things we don't want to do. We somehow miraculously make time for things we do want to do. So if you don't have time, it's probably because you just don't want it bad enough. Just saying. Alright. Back to the car here. Till next time, guys. Hey, see you guys. Till next time. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff.